Yes.
So we put top belt on. This, since I loosened it up with the screw, my hand out of the way. Way back here to the right, that's the tensioner. This is the rough part, is it takes two hands.
And you
Then
just
you,
know by memorization which way you're putting this belt, but the belt path is in the Optech site as well.
yes. And the fact that the belts are at two different heights kind of helps me because
Hmm.
if I've got a big curve in the belt, like it has to drop down to go onto a pulley, I know it's going on the wrong pulley. Everything is level. So now I've got the belt on. I'm going to push back and then tighten. Tighten it till it holds still and then actually really tighten it. Oop, slipped. Tighten it till so it won't move.
Right. Because if it
After
moves,
that,
then the belt's gonna fall off.
right. And you don't want it to move because then if your belt is loose, as it goes around, it may skip a tooth.
Hmm.
And if it starts to skip a tooth every time it makes a pass, your timing's going to start to fall off.
And is there such a thing of it being too tight? Will too tight snap the belt, or can you not go too tight?
I haven't had any problem with pushing it as hard as I can.
Okay.
Generally, that works the best. The bad thing is when you run into when you have to replace some of this stuff back here,
Hmm.
because this is on a shaft and you have to like kind of measure everything to get it in the right order. Otherwise, if you're a little bit lower on the shaft when you install it, the belt will rub against something and then your belts just start to fall apart when they rub against something. So for the second part of the timing, it's going to be here and all around these, and it's going to be the blue, the bottom. And what you're going to do, oh, am I still keep bumping stuff as I'm trying to record this. Here, right there, if you can see, there's a plus. And you're going to set that plus towards you in line with the notch that's on the top up here. If you have these newer ones, you're going to also have an X. So you'll set that in a line right there.
So the new ones have an X and a plus, and the old ones just have the plus underneath.
Yes. And then what you're going to do on the old ones is go by this, these three Allen keys.
Hmm.
It'll be square towards you on one, and on the opposite one, it's going to be square towards you on the other side. And you'll go by your grease certs as well. But I'll look up here. I have the X. And then now if I look, my pattern is the exact same on both. What you want to do is turn it around so the pattern is the exact opposite. And also right here, the set screws that hold this plate in place are going to be your alignments. So you want the plus on one side to go the other way, then this side. So one towards you, one the other way. It doesn't matter. Like I could do it this way and put the plus on one side and the plus on the opposite side that way,
Hmm.
and that works as well.
Okay. They just have to be
Also,
opposite each other.
yep, they have to be opposite, and then you just install the belt. installing this belt can kind of be a little more of a pain depending on the strength of your spring way back here. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Is that still a good? Oh, nope. Here we go. That's probably a better angle.
Yeah, that's good.
So back here around your tensioner, and this one has a spring, so whenever you're putting this belt on, you can just lean into it to get enough space or enough relaxation to put the belt all the way on. Because it goes here, around the skate wheel, back around, and then you kind of have to be conscious of the fact that while you're doing this, you're bumping it the entire time.
Hmm.
So you don't want to move the teeth too far on either one of your rotors or your drive
How
unit.
much is how much is too far? Like a couple t gears slots or none at all? Like what's the play that we have here?
You'll know as soon as you start the machine because the whole machine will, if it shakes.
Gotcha.
So now that I put this on, hold on for a second. Turned it on. And you can see how much my machine shakes now.
Yep.
And that's how you do the timing on these.
Awesome.
If you want, I'll mistime it and then show you the difference of how bad it can possibly shake.
Sure. Let's I don't want to damage your machine, but yes, let's see.
All right, let me pop this belt.
Hey, real quick, Tammy, um, not to interrupt, but I was told by somebody that the bottom one and the top one have to be opposite, not just the left and right. Is that true?
Charles, did you?
The top one, the red, they have to be in alignment, and the right one has to be 7 to the left. The bottom one, the blue, that one has to just be opposite. That one's way more simple.
Okay, thank you.
It doesn't, it's not really very easy to read it in the manual because you would think it would say clockwise, counterclockwise, but it says right and left instead. So loosen that up.
And so as far as these belts,
Let's
they're the
just,
same, they're the same belt, so each store should at least have two belts on hand as part of their backup because a snap belt and not having one on hand means you're down. And the belts aren't that expensive.
right. No, they're not very expensive at all. And yeah, they have literally the same, they they have the same number.
Has anybody on here had luck where a belt broke and you didn't have one and you were able to find one somewhere near you, not from another lab, but at a Granger or something? Has anybody had that happen? Or are these pretty specific because Optech made them?
You think you can probably get them through Grainger? If anybody has a brand new one, it probably still has the belt number and manufacturer number on it. So if we wanted to outsource that, that could be a possibility.
Okay.
I want to say it's something like the belt is 70/20, but I don't particularly remember the belt number.
Shame on you, Charles, that you don't remember the belt number.
I have gone into a store before and somebody ran the belt right here over the top of the drain hose.
And it rubs a hole in the
And-
hose.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Mhm.
And then we had to work in a lab that was flooded for like 6 weeks.
Great.
I think it's 4250-054.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a generic belt.